Dating secrets from the millionaire matchmaker herself, the host of the hit series, revealing her do's and don'ts of successful dating and how to get past that first date. Patti Stanger is going to join us in a moment, but first, here's Mara Schiavocampo with the story.
She's reality TV's dating guru.
That's where I come in. I find them love.
Patti Stanger, a.k.a. the Millionaire Matchmaker, is responsible for turning dating uh-ohs into oh yes.
When's the last time you had a girlfriend?
9 years.
Now, with a new season on the horizon, Patti's rolling out the red carpet with a star-studded clientele looking for love.
Are there unique challenges to fixing up celebrities?
The stakes are higher. They already have fame and money, okay? And now they want love, and they want to know why they're broken, and they want the fix within like 48 hours.
But celebrity or not, Patti says it's that first date where so many of us go wrong.
What is the goal of the first date?
To have chemistry and see if there's something that could lead to the second date. Chemistry is key.
To see exactly what she means by that chemistry, at Asalina in New York, we set up cameras on a couple's very first date.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And watched it unfold.
Right there. Little kiss on the cheek for a greeting.
She's okay.
So what are the master matchmakers' do's and don'ts to make sure you leave that first date with potential for a second date? Tip number 1, don't judge.
It's not the best for your life, I would
They will feel uncomfortable, and it'll awkwardly turn the energy and the temperature off.
Tip number 2, do ping pong the conversation.
They're zigging and zagging. So the conversation is ping-ponging, which is super good. No person is foreshadowing the other person.
And tip number 3, don't be competitive.
There's a lot of tit for tatting here, where you're trying to one-up the person. That is not romance.
So with the date winding down, the lingering question, was there that chemistry?
We had good conversation. I thought there was chemistry.
It's hard to know, I think, when you first meet someone and it's that quick.
A roadmap for those looking for love. For Good Morning America, Mara Schiavocampo, ABC News, New York.
All righty then, we want to welcome the millionaire matchmaker herself, Patti Stanger. Thank you.
Hi.
So what are the lessons that we can learn from that couple?
Well, first of all, have fun with the date. You know, it's not going in for surgery. People were very serious. They were incredibly competitive in the date, which, you know, you saw in the previous segment, because that was like what it was about. It was like your resume versus my resume. Don't lead with work. Work is not romantic, you know? And the other thing was they were nervous, you know? Sip the wine slowly, relax, take a breath, enjoy the moment, which is something that they had a hard time doing.
You had a lot of good tips in there. What other kind of tips do you give to your celebrity clients?
Never talk about your exes on the date. Don't compare war stories about what happened when. And if you're online dating, don't talk about, you know, you dated 5 million people on Match.com and you're still here. Like, don't do that.
That's a clue that there could be a problem. What can fans look forward to on the next season?
Oh, it's so much fun. It's celebrities dating real people, civilians. I couldn't have asked for a better season. I had the most fun I ever had. And, you know, they have fame, they have money, but they don't have romance, and they wanted the fix. What is wrong with me? Why am I broken? So we go really deep this season.
And you say it's a tough world out there, the dating world.
Oh my God, we were just talking in the break that I said to Robin, 5 women to 1 guy in New York City.
Wow. That is tough odds.
Yeah, and it gets worse across the country. You know, and men are not asking women out. They assume that they're taken. I was looking at the Victoria's Secret models before, and I was like, a lot of them are single, and nobody's asking anybody out. You need to make initiation.
So for men who are single, you would say, get out there. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Don't think if she's a 10 and she's out of your league, ask her out. And for the women, you got to signal and smile. You got to flirt and, you know, use your hair and
Signal and smile.
Signal and smile.
When I put on Twitter, I said date, and they said, and someone put, what exactly is a date these days?
Right. Date is dinner. That's romance.
Yeah.
Coffee is cheap. Sorry, Starbucks. You know, lunch is an addition. You have like an hour. You got to rush. You got to get in and out. And drinks are kind of like an interview. You know, you're kind of like
audition.
Do I really want you when we proceed to dinner? Dinner is romance.
It's expensive, actually.
And it's really personable. And what's more important, when a guy asks a girl out for dinner, you know he's a man.
I like that.
I love it. I can tell. You always have the best advice.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Continued success.
Thank you.
Eight seasons, right?
8 seasons.
Wow. We thank you, and we thank Lisa Clampett of Lisa Clampett Matchmaking for finding our daters. And the new season of Millionaire Matchmaker premieres this Sunday night on Bravo.
Looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Patti.